Once upon a time, in a quaint village perched on the fringe of an expansive, untamed wilderness, there lived a spirited girl named Lily. This village, a place where the old ways brushed against the new, was a haven for stories, and Lily grew up cradled in the tales spun by her beloved grandfather. These were not just any stories. They were the saga of her great-grandparents, who had ventured deep into the heart of the forest and made their lives among a tribe that thrived in harmony with nature. Her great-grandfather, a man who had embraced the wilderness, and his wife had chosen the path less traveled, adopting the tribe's ancient customs and traditions as their own. Night after night, under a canopy of stars, Lily's grandfather would recount these adventures. He spoke of the tribe's deep connection to the land, of days filled with the pure, unbridled joy of living in sync with the earth's rhythms, and of the unparalleled freedom that life in the forest offered. These stories were like seeds planted in fertile soil, sprouting within Lily a profound longing to connect with these distant family members, to absorb their wisdom, and to experience the life so vividly painted in her grandfather's tales. With each passing year, this longing blossomed into a determined resolve. Lily wasn't just curious, she felt a deep, intrinsic pull towards the life her great-grandparents had chosen, a life that seemed to call to her through the stories she had been told. She dreamed of wandering the forest paths, of learning the secrets that the tribe had guarded through generations, and of finding her own place within the story that had been woven into the fabric of her family. On the cusp of adulthood, as her 18th birthday dawned, Lily made a pivotal decision. She would leave behind the safety and familiarity of her village to seek out her great-grandparents and the tribe that had become the stuff of legend within her family. This decision was not made lightly. Lily knew the wilderness was vast and unpredictable, but the call of her ancestors was a beacon she felt compelled to follow. After meticulous planning, she packed a bag with essentials, each item a symbol of the journey ahead, and took her first steps into the unknown, leaving behind a life marked by longing for one that promised discovery. The forest welcomed Lily not as an intruder, but as a wanderer seeking truth. Its ancient trees stood as silent witnesses to her passage, their branches whispering secrets of the ages. The journey was arduous, the forest a labyrinth of shadows and light, but Lily pressed on, guided by the stories that had fueled her dreams and a compass that pointed ever deeper into the wilderness. As she ventured further, the forest revealed its inhabitants. Shy creatures peered at her from the underbrush, their eyes alight with curiosity. Birds offered songs of encouragement, their melodies weaving around her like threads of hope. Streams babbled tales of the land, their voices a constant companion in the vast silence of the wild. These encounters, fleeting yet profound, imbued Lily with a sense of belonging, a whisper in her heart that she was drawing ever closer to her destination. On the fourth day, with weariness weighing on her limbs and doubt creeping into her thoughts, Lily stumbled upon a path. It was as if the forest itself had conspired to reveal this trail, a barely perceptible thread winding through the undergrowth. Recalling her grandfather's tales of hidden routes that led to the tribe, she followed the path with a heart thundering with anticipation and a deep-seated hope. The trail led her to a clearing, a serene heart amidst the wilderness, where she found them, a community of huts and fires, a tribe that seemed to exist in perfect balance with the earth. As she stepped into the clearing, the tribe members paused, their gazes upon her a blend of curiosity and wariness. Yet as Lily introduced herself, her voice weaving the names of her great-grandparents into the fabric of her story, the tribe's caution melted away, replaced by warm smiles and gestures of welcome. They brought her to the elders, her great-grandparents, who awaited her by a fire that crackled with the warmth of countless generations. The recognition and joy in their eyes bridged the gap of years and distance in an instant. Lily knew then, with a clarity that filled her soul, that she had found her tribe family. She had discovered a missing piece of herself, a connection to her past and to the stories that had been the soundtrack of her childhood. Her great-grandparents, their faces etched with the wisdom of years spent in harmony with the forest, shared their journey with Lily. They spoke of their love for the tribe and the land, of the traditions that had become the bedrock of their existence, and of the peace they had found in this life apart from the world Lily knew. She listened, her heart swelling with love and gratitude, as she absorbed the wisdom and knowledge that flowed as freely as the rivers of the forest. In the days that followed, Lily immersed herself in the life of the tribe. She learned their customs, lent her hands to their daily tasks, and spent her evenings wrapped in the warmth of stories told by the fire. This world, so different from the one she had known, became a place of peace and belonging, a connection to the earth and her ancestors that was as deep and enduring as the ancient trees that stood sentinel around them. Yet even as she found joy and fulfillment in the tribe's way of life, Lily knew that she could not stay indefinitely. She had a family back in the village, a life that awaited her beyond the forest's embrace. With a heart heavy with farewells, but lightened by the promise of return, Lily prepared to leave, her spirit enriched and her path forever altered by the journey. The trek back to her village was as much a journey inward as it was a return to her beginnings. Lily carried with her not only her own stories, but also those of her great-grandparents in the tribe. She returned not as the girl who had left in search of her roots, but as a young woman who had found a deeper understanding of herself and her place in the continuum of her family's saga. As she stepped back into the village, the familiar sights and sounds enveloping her like a well-worn cloak, Lily knew that she had been transformed. She was home, yet she carried within her the essence of the forest, the wisdom of the tribe, and a newfound purpose. She had embarked on a quest to find her tribe family and, in doing so, had also found herself. Her return marked a beginning rather than an end. The village, unchanged in her absence, now seemed to Lily a canvas awaiting the vibrant hues of her experiences. She found herself a repository of stories, much like her grandfather, but with her own tales of adventure, learning, and discovery to share. The insights she gained from the tribe, the deep connections to the land, the customs and traditions that had been shared with her, all were treasures that she was eager to share with her community. Lily's bond with her great-grandparents and the tribe remained strong. She visited often, each journey deepening her understanding and strengthening the ties between the village and the tribe. These visits were not just a return to the family she had found in the forest, but an ongoing exchange of knowledge and culture that enriched both communities. As time passed, Lily's role evolved. She became a mediator and a liaison, facilitating projects that benefited both the village and the tribe. Her unique position allowed her to advocate for the protection of the wilderness and to foster a mutual respect for the differing ways of life. Her efforts helped to preserve the tribe's traditions in the forest they called home, while also bringing innovative solutions to the challenges faced by her village. Lily's legacy was a reminder that while the journey to find one's place in the world can be long and fraught with challenges, it is also replete with opportunities for growth, learning, and the forging of new paths. Her story, a testament to the power of curiosity, courage, and connection, continued to inspire those who heard it, encouraging them to embark on their own journeys of discovery and to build bridges of their own. In the heart of the village, under the ancient trees that had witnessed her departure and return, Lily's story lived on, a beacon of hope and a guidepost for those seeking to understand their place in the world and to make a difference. Her journey had shown that it is through reaching out, learning, and sharing that we find our true selves and our true purpose. And so the girl who searched for her tribe family became a symbol of unity, a bridge between generations and cultures, and a reminder that in the quest to find where we belong, we have the power to transform not only ourselves, but also the world around us, but also the